So Phoenix will get the first possession. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. To the middle. Here's Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Here's Paul. The three from Craig. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. Pure from three-point range.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Takes a step back. Here's Paul. Adams grabs the miss. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Ayton in the high post. Shamet into the lane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the first.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now, but you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Morant against Paul from 12 feet. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Adams. Brooks against Bridges. Brooks, the pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. Adams a screen. To the inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Paul, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Out to Bridges. Pass to Shamet. The three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Paul. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the Suns miss again for Memphis. They've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Paul. Pass to Shamet. Looking to end the run. Great D that time from Bane. For Memphis, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 16, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Craig. Lee, he's checked in for Shamet. And Washington is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Grizzlies have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's Morant. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Landale. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Jackson finds Morant. No good there. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Bridges passes to Washington. Off target from 3-point range. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're gonna back off.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. The 4th spot held by Steven Adams.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Brooks, the pass to Bain.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
The shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Memphis. Saric a screen on Morant. Here's Washington. The 9-footer's on the mark. Washington's got 5. And here are the Grizzlies now. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. Chris Paul out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Here's Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming to town.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Inside, Paul laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Aldama. Okogie pulls down the board. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. He tries for three. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Shamet. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Offensive board. And Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's gotten his first basket of the night.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Williams a screen on Paul. Pass to Conchar. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Memphis Tyus Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Okogie. The three ball. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Adams inside. He's guarded by Paul. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in. And this break in action gives us a chance to see which teams are getting it done from distance. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, Phoenix.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Up top, Aiden. Pass to Shamet. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Craig. Three-pointer. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw misses. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's Williams. Timeout called. Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Morant into the lane. Here's Adams. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Paul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Morant against Paul. Left side Bane. And he makes it on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And Biyombo with the block. Paul with it. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Outside Craig. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Outside Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Shamet, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Craig passes to Paul. Back to Craig. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Craig's got 6 points.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Adams. Paul against Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Jaric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Craig. Lee, he's checked in for Shamet. And Washington is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to Lee. 17 seconds left to play in the half. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Morant, the pass to Adams.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
That free throw, no good. And the Suns making a change here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Bridges outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Grizzlies.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And if your team is right in the middle of it. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Grizzlies.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Payne comes with a double. Pass to Paul. Bridges, a screen on Brooks. Paul passes to Bridges.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Morant. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
From deep, Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Morant against Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career. to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Craig with a screen on Morant. A shot from the mid-range. Here's Ayton. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's Bain. Here's Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has got 8.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shamet. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Okogie's checked in for Craig. And that one misses. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Back to Bain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Steps back. Back to Shamet. From downtown. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Shamet. Pass to Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Washington comes in for Shamet. Pass to Tillman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Biyombo.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Saric checks in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Washington. That shot off the mark. Jones with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Jones. There's a screen. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Down low. Here's Saric. There's the block.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Pass to Okogie. To the inside, Biyombo. Some solid defense from Williams.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Tillman. And he slams it in one-handed.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Timeout called. The Suns. Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for Biyombo, and it's Bridges in for Okogie. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Šarić. 1:03 left in the third. Now here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. The three from Washington. No luck on that one.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Jackson, pass to Bane. Inside, deflects the pass. Washington with the ball, guarded by Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Washington against Morant. Here's Šarić. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Here's Adams. The three from Bane. The shot no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Torrey Craig, Chris Paul out there with Washington. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You know what he wants? He wants to attack, and then guess what? He wants to attack some more. This man was born to go to the rim.
Jones up top. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And the Suns shooting just around 26% for the game. Bridges outside. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second one. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. The three from Craig. Sinks the tray.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Jones finds Williams, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Pass to Washington. There's the three. Aldama grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Williams' shot is good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Paul passes to Ayton. Washington outside. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. That shot is off. Good D by Clark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Jones to the left side wing with the 7-footer. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, deflected. 4 on the clock. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it. Here's Shamet. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Tipped. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Morant. Paul shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Another shot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout.
They're down by 21. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
All right, fans, I need you to give it up for your Suns breakdance crew.
1:50 left in the fourth. Washington against Morant. To the inside. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to Landale. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Steven Adams.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
It's stolen by Washington. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Washington against Morant. Washington's shot is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation.
Okay, look
Wow.
out!
Man.
Wow!
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Saric, a screen on Morant. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Adams with a screen on Washington. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.